Hey guys, you're welcome back to our channel. My name is Franklin from Couples Talk. Now, I want to share with you an answer to a question that was put forward to me by a subscriber recently. And the person said, should a husband listen or take the advice of the wife? Because this person was thinking that this is the right thing to do, but the husband does not think that this is how it should be. Now, a lot of times I have seen this come up in several homes, and you always see the situation where the husband does not want to listen to the wife, okay, and this always becomes a problem. And in most cases, most men think that they are the men and that they are not supposed to be taking counsel or taking advice from the wife. So because of this, they prefer to go and take counsel outside, okay? And when it comes to their wife, they don't think that it is ideal to take a counsel from their wife. Well, to answer this very question, I want to quickly say this, that when it comes to the home front, when it comes to marriage, it is of great importance that the husband take advice from the wife. Most men think that when they are taking advice from the wife, then the wife is the one telling them what to do. But that's not true. That's simply not true. You get the point now? That's not true. The fact that you're receiving counsel from your wife does not mean that she's the one telling you what to do. She's just bringing to you her own opinion. You have the right to reject it. You have the right to accept it. It all depends on you. In most cases, if the counsel is not in place, then you let go. But if the counsel is in place, then why not? Why not go ahead and take the counsel? After all, you are saying that you love this lady. She's your wife. You get the point now? So as husband, it's of great importance that you pay attention. Pay attention to what your wife is saying. Pay attention to her counsel. You are someone who have reasoning. Okay, you should be able to reason with your wife. You should be able to pay close attention to what your wife is saying, and then deduce from it the truth, deduce from it if it is the right thing to do or not. You get the point now? You will always have an opportunity to choose either to go ahead with it or not to go ahead with it. But give her listening ears. That is what makes a marriage. And the same thing applies. See, when one party is the only one advising the other person, then that's a challenge. The both of you, the husband and the wife, the both of you should be able to take counsel from each other. It's not a big deal. Come on, it's not a big deal really. And guess what? If you even take a look at it biblically, you see also that even in the scriptures, God in his infinite mercy encouraged Abraham, Papa Abraham, to listen to his wife. And this happened when Isaac was newly born. Okay, and then Sarah didn't want Hagar to continue in the house because Ishmael was mocking Isaac. So Sarah told Abraham and said, please send this woman and her child away. At first, Abraham wasn't happy about it. I mean, he wasn't going to listen to her. But guess what? God told him, listen to your wife. I will also bless this young man, but listen to your wife so that there will be peace. And that was when Abraham, decided that, okay, if God has said so, then. So you see that somehow, while Sarah was speaking, God was in support of it. So there are times when God can use your wife to speak to you as a husband, and there are times when God will use your husband to speak to you also as a wife. The both of you must cultivate the habit of listening to each other. This is one of the first things that we'll learn during marriage counseling class. And I want to encourage you, if you have not gone through marriage counseling class, then you have to do so. You might say, but how? Send us an email and we will let you know how to go about it. I mean, the email is now showing on your screen. Send us an email and we'll let you know how to go about it, what to do, okay, for this particular class. Because in our own case, it went a very long way to prepare our mind as to what to expect. So it made me to understand that, look, if I'm listening to my wife, it does not mean that she's the one telling me what to do. I'm just giving her an opportunity to air her views as my other half. It's as simple as that. You get the point now? Because see, there are times when you as a man could be going in the wrong direction and The only person that is seeing it is your wife. Every other person out there may not see it. They may not know. They may not know the decisions you're taking. But the only person that will see it is your wife. She's there to guide you. She's there to ensure that nothing happens to you. In most cases, when they are giving you an advice, it's because they love you. Of course, I know that there are times when some women, they try to overdo it. They tend to overdo it, and somehow they want to take advantage of it. But that is not always the case. When it comes to that, then that's a different thing entirely, okay? But for you as a man, don't always think that, oh, you are trying to tell me what to do and all that stuff. No, it shouldn't be that way. You must learn to listen to your other half. You've got to understand that she's the one who knows you. She knows you. She knows everything about you. She knows if you are going in the wrong direction or not. There are times when the advice that she's giving you may not go down well with you, but give yourself the opportunity to hear her out and then ponder on it. Ponder on it. When you ponder on it, I believe that you will know whether this thing she's sharing with you is the truth or not. It's that simple. You know, years ago, I saw this article, or rather it was in news, okay, about a young man who passed on. It touched me a great deal because this same thing, this same question and all also popped up that time. That was the period that we learned the things we learned from the counseling class. And this very thing just came as a confirmation. It was about a man, okay, who the wife just gave birth. They had 2 children. And then the wife just gave birth to the second one, okay. Now, this guy, he was a cab driver. And so the guy came back from work in the evening, okay, around that 4-5 in the evening. He just came back from work, you know, to have some rest and eat. And when he was done eating, he was about to leave the house. So the wife said, "Where are you going to?" The guy said, I'm going back to work. He said, "Okay, I know you need to go to work. Well, can you just rest a little bit? Stay with us. Your children need you. Look at your baby. Your baby's craving for attention. And you've not been having time. Why don't you just stay with us? Even if it's just for today, hang around with us for a while." The man said, No. I have to go back to work because, you know, I need to be able to get enough money to be able to take care of you guys and all that stuff. So the wife did everything to try to stop him, but he wouldn't listen. So he entered his car and moved on, zoomed off on his way. He came in contact with some armed robbers who hijacked his car and told him to start driving. On their way, they encountered cops and decided shooting. While they were shooting, stray bullet met this driver and he died on the spot. And then the armed robbers, they abandoned the car and fled. Now, when I was reading that, tears almost came out of my eyes. If this guy had listened to the wife, that tragedy wouldn't have happened. Now, when they were interviewing the lady said, "If only he had listened to me." That I was just trying to get him to stay in the house for that day, but I didn't know why I was doing that, but I just had to. But now, he had left me and our 2 children. So she said, "Where am I going to start from?" Guys, you need to understand that when it comes to marriage, nobody knows better. Marriage is for the both of you and your wife. Every decision, every choice you make, it affects the both of you and your children. This is why the both of you must follow each other's counsel. And this is why the both of you must ensure that you don't counsel each other the wrong way. Do it right. And I'm telling you, your life will not remain the same. Recently, I wrote a book on marriage made easy. And on that book, there was a lot that I shared there that will go a long way to help your marriage. I will just put a link below. Go get the book. It's an easy read. It's a 14 days devotional. It's an easy read. Go get the book. And I'm telling you, your life will not remain the same. So take advantage of these thoughts that I've shared with you to go a very long way to help you. And if you've gotten value from it, don't forget to smash the like button. Don't forget to drop a comment. Let me know your biggest takeaway. And most importantly, if you have not subscribed to this channel, do so, because on this channel I talk about marriage, relationship, love, and everything in between. So consider subscribing and click on the notification bell so that the next time I post a new video, you'll be the first to receive it. Having said that, I want you to have a glorious marriage. God bless you.